Today, July 12th, 2026, pound 1208, pound built by Keith. Look at the hat I have. President of the United States. The real critical, if you simply could pay attention, because that's really the problem, no one has the attention span larger than a gnat. I even carry mini duckies, little duckies, you see these? I give these out when I hear someone ducking the issue. No one is protecting your rights. No one's protecting your assets, and definitely no one is actually protecting your soul. And on the back of this is interesting. I'll flip it around so you can see who I really am. You like that? I call most of the presidents of the world commanders-in-chief. A person said years ago, oh, that's really commander-in-chief. Because most of them, all they do is go, blah, 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 we're going to go to war. If we don't go to war, they will come kill us. Really? So, the press credentials are here. usnews1.org. I am your #1 world leader. Overseer, 100% gifter of $40 billion. It's actually more. It's actually around $3.5 trillion because if you do the math, pick a number. $100 trillion, big number, or just go one quad. $1,000 trillion marketplace value. Add up all the assets in the world, they're actually much, much more. And then figure out that the churches are the center of the greatest revolution in world history. This will be the epicenter. You see the sign behind me. And I even have, this is what I do. You could read that. We'll post it a little bit later. This is my notes for the day. Dr. Gilbreth is the superintendent, North Gainesville, NGUMC. We're walking directly through Bishop Robin Deese of ngumc.org. You just do Bishop. And we're taking everyone to, oh, this is his family. We're taking everyone down to Governor Brian Kemp's office on an emergency basis for him to sign executive orders. We'll even write the executive orders if he likes, so that he will actually go after Robert D. Rose. And all the insiders, most of them, 85% of them are Department of Justice officials, right here in Atlanta, who all knew about canceled Cobb County Restraining Order 11.1.1171, and they also knew the transcript of 11.1.7683. Robert D. Rose and Miss Bashama, and then the Duncan clan all decided to have me killed. And they did it. I've been put to death so many times. Because you are ducking it. You're ducking the issue that you have no empowerment, you have no authority, you have no control, you have no authority to do anything. But you will with my system. Unocracy.org is the will of the people decide the next best project. That's called passing judgment. So we actually published and perfected God'sConstitution.org, which is also SolutionManifesto.com. We've been distributing this all over the Southeast. We even distributed it in Washington, D.C., and even New Jersey on the recent field trips. And we actually did live in Philippines for 5 years. We were not escaping anything. We are not fugitives of justice. We have never sinned, viced against any other. Oh, I think that's quite unique, isn't it? Jesus Christ actually committed 2 violations of the 10 Commandments. He didn't honor his father and mother when he stayed back at the temple when he was age 12. And the other one was every pastor, anyone who actually understands my Father God and Mother Earth, we work on the Sabbath. We keep every day holy, not just one day of the week. And the denominations will now merge together. They keep their theology, they keep everything they want, including their buildings, solutionhousing.org. We're the only group of multi-billionaires who recruits all the other multi-billionaires. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, but we're really recruiting their staff. Let it sink in that there's no one that protects your rights. Even my director, John Cowden, knows it. Beth Pitts just retired with Mark, her Methodist husband. And we're trying to go slow for you, but we can actually speed up and talk to you so fast you can't keep up. The technology all over the world, artificial intelligence, all the robotics, all the technology, were actually procreated by my group, 1976. Our resume and our credentials are at the original bidonkeith.com that shows how to create a flat economy, middle class only. You can still be low middle class, but at least you'll have a place to stay. Lock up, built base of operation, food, water, hot shower, internet, free education. That's all you need. You'll still have multimillionaires, but you'll no longer have multi-billionaires that are sitting on stock options, corporate bonuses, secret deals, offshore banking, trust accounts. They have legalized every crime in the world. And once they go legal, they use their pirated assets that might go back 200 or 300 years, and they buy up all the companies and create monopolies, always run by the criminal ruling elite and the first families. That's why everybody hates the super wealthy, but they don't understand that most of them legally earned it. Most of them never commit major crimes or even minor crimes. They're not doing tax evasion because they make the laws, their own laws, to make sure that they can multiply your assets and your risk every time you take a risk. And if you own your own company and don't duck the issue, get it? Don't duck the issue. You decide your own future. You decide your own destiny. No taxes, no wars, no crime. And that's why I talk to everyone. Everyone can immediately call me and contact me and protect my life, because I've never had absolutely not a single person protect my rights, my soul, or my assets once Robert D. Rose decided he was going to have me killed. January 14th, 2008, all the other crimes were Robert Rose cyber hacked everything I was doing. My homes, my businesses, my personal life, everything was designed so that I couldn't be a multimillionaire. Billionaire is the real word. Trillionaire is the true word. Because he didn't want to go to prison and death row. His wife is still alive up in Canton. Here we have a luxury car going by us. I think it is a Malbec. I'm not sure what that one is. That was an interesting one. Yeah, the luxury cars, everyone deserves to have a great car that lasts 50 to 100 years. That's joydrive.us. But the whole system is unocracy.org and unocracybank.org. Everything else is only local privately held companies, only local privately held banks. That means everyone barter trades all over the world using my new economic financial system. And to reverse climate change has always been easy. Ecologymining.org drives turnofflights.com and all the other technology parent patents, and solutionwater.org. You see, water is the most precious commodity. Actually, your soul is, and your time is the number one really commodity. Can't go backwards in time. Have you ever tried going back in time? Oh, but it's used to go back and look at history to find out why humanity always is predating themselves, why they kill each other, why they commit so many crimes and vice, because it's easy once you make your own laws and claim, well, it's legal because everyone else is doing it. No one catches me. No one finds the body. You get it? Nobody finds the body. And here's proof, once again, that I'm at Oak Grove United Methodist Church. And I always look up at the top of the steeple to see if the hawk is there. Usually there's a family of them. But today we have, well, I'll keep this short, really I can't. But the whole focus is this church was established in 1836. We're buying up 16,000 abandoned, distressed churches that closed just in the last year, 2025. And we're teaching the whole world how to be their own independent villages. If 2 or 3 groups can't get along, separate them in distance. Put 50 to 100 miles between them. That way they can bark and moan and groan and cry all they want. And we'll just call them crybabies. But they can't steal anything if they're not in the vicinity of their victims. And Robert D. Rose is still alive, as far as I can tell. The only person who actually has some of the information is Thomas Joseph Hegg out in Sin City. Everyone knows what that is. That'll now be Saved City. We're going to use all the existing infrastructure. By the way, you own the infrastructure, but you won't even acknowledge that. You own everything on Mother Earth. So contact us immediately and actually protect my actual life. $4.2 million of insurance, $1.5 million, Forsyth County Judgment 08 SC1345, IRS whistleblower, February 2009, 658. And of course, DuncanClaim.org is the most powerful, profitable seed fund restitution in world history. Not US, world history. It's a mere $500 million. That will pay to restructure, literally reform, replace the Department of Justice and the Department of Defense. We replace that with two websites, dosj.org and interpolice.online, because we'll no longer have any wars once you use solutionmilitary.com to kick out President Putin. Chinese Communist Party, all of them, and of course Fatso, Kim Jong-un, North Korea. Is he not a war criminal? You got a lot of war criminals running around committing espionage, sedation. What's the other word? Treason. And the people that claim that they're protecting their country really aren't. You can't even protect yourself. So you do that with solutionlawenforcement.com. Greatest gifts of all time. Everything required to create the village system. KeithBrentDuncan.org. We also put a greatest summary at investkeith.org. You see, I've spent my whole life working with God and Mother Earth. I'm not making excuses. You are. And of course, the criminals are hiding and cringing in horror when they lose their control over your minds. So that's the whole value of usnews1.org. I'll give that again. Oh, what happened to my badge? Oh, it fell. Here it is, just like you've been falling. Oh, I've fallen, I can't get up, help, help. Stupid. There it is. usnews1.org means your community will have its very own newspaper, radio, magazine, podcasting, and newspapers. I caught it all. You advertise only the good things. You talk about new companies, emerging, wonderful new world leaders, all at the village level. Free travel, free trade, no borders, no stock market, no restrictions, no birthrights. All that goes away with eVOTE.one. It's only 8 commandments, but it covers every single decision-making process. Then everyone uses PeaceSummit2026.com town hall forums, while the world presidents all meet under our supervision, your supervision, using KeithsRulesOfOrder.com to sign peace treaties and trade agreements. If they refuse to show up and they don't do what the people say, real-time democracy, eVOTE.one, we replace them. We're not talking bloodshed. Oh yeah, we can do bloodshed. That's why I call today's Sermon on the Mount, New Blood. If a country or a group of people, victims, whatever size, you decide, of course, you decide everything about everyone else, decide to get rid of President Putin, you can easily execute him. The Russian people will do it. The Iranian people can do it to their Alatoas. Anybody can execute anyone else. Death row is one of the best ways to send a message out to the other criminals to turn themselves in. And that's one of the greatest gifts of all time is Article 3, Human Bill of Rights. It's really God's rights. Number 13 is citizen's arrest. Manhuntall.com. See, everything's been perfected. And you're still ducking. You're still ducking every issue in the world because you can't get out of your own head and start thinking about the needs and rights of all others. That's easy. 5steps.life spelled out. Call us back immediately. All of our information is on YouTube. Channel is @ Keith Duncan Unocracy. Used to be IC Stand, which is still $5 million per month. I've been losing $10,000 per day post October 3rd, 2011. I was about to be the world's first billionaire, first world's trillionaire that gives 100% away as an example for everyone else. And there you have it. GivingPledge.space is the world's greatest multi-billionaires who no longer have jobs because we get rid of the holding companies. Right now, only a few companies actually produce original products and services. and sell local. Everything's been monopolized, everything's been legalized, and that's why you can't get ahead. Once you earn $200,000 a year, no problem. You decide how to spend it. No taxes, no regulations, but that means you have to be what's right through a single international database that's unhackable, that's also at the local village level. Air-gapped is the right word, blockchain, that's all what we were doing. foia.one. Call us back, and today we're expecting to meet directly with Governor Brian Kemp, Senator John Ossoff, even Senator Raphael Warnock, and everyone else, including you. When are you going to host mediate Town Hall Forums, peacesummit2020.com? And today it's peacesummit2026.com. I even renewed, which is also who I've always been, fatherkeith.com. Heading to the reception now with Dr. Doug Gilreath.